Yes. Hi, everyone. It's Donna with Embroidery.com. How is everybody's Tuesday night going? This is going to be our Love to Stitch chat session. We're going to talk about all things Love to Stitch. I'm very excited, very happy about this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and do a watch party really quick. I apologize for doing this, but I want to see if I can see this. Okay, what I'm sorry about is I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. Hi, Marilyn. More options. Share to group. Embroidery.com. Post. I can't talk and do stuff at the same time, evidently. And I hate it when people get on their lives and don't talk because they're doing stuff. So I try super hard not to do that because it drives me bananas. Okay, I shared those. It drives me bananas when people do it. So I try super, super hard not to do it. Okay, did I share this? Hello. So anyway, hi, Night Fear. Welcome. Hi, Resanne. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Corinne. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Mary Jo, Loretta, Lori, Brenda. Welcome all. Trying to sign up for Love to Stitch. Have to find my password. Yes, you do. Okay, did I do what I was supposed to do? Yes, I did. Oh, yay. Good job. Good job. Look at that. I did it. I did it. Oh, I'm so happy for you to catch a live too. Hi, Brenda, Amanda, Joe, Karen, Judy. Welcome. I need to get over to this. Okay, so hi, y'all. Welcome. I know it's a Tuesday and we're live. I had to set several different alarms for myself because I knew I would forget. So that's a good thing. You know, I kind of like have this love-hate relationship with Alexa because I love some of the things and then, you know, she's just annoying. So, hi, Carol. Cold in Chicago. Is it? What's the weather? What is our weather? Let's see. I just put the Weather Channel app on my phone. But remember how last week I said I couldn't find any pockets around? Oh, it's only 24. Oh, we're warm. It's only 24. The low's supposed to be 13. So that's fine. I put on a different coat today and there were gloves in it. It was very exciting. I will be signing up for the Love to Stitch. Yay! Been a while, but finally catch alive. Yay! I gotta have glasses. Hello, Maria. Oh, I should clean those. Hello, Deanne. Welcome. You're at 54. Ooh, that's nice and warm. Bloomington, Illinois, too. Cool. 39 on Virginia Beach. Like the beach. Virginia Beach. Hello, Chaplin. P. I'm going to call you P. Hi, P. Because I think that's cute. 52 in Florida. Oh, that's so nice and warm. Minus 15. Wind chills. That's seriously cold. That is seriously cold. When I gave birth to my daughter, it was negative 30 here in our little valley. And we had a piece of crap car. And we literally had to put blankets over it. Oh, I just bumped my camera. That it would start. Because I was so worried because it wasn't starting because it was so cold here. But I mean, that was like, she just had a birthday. How I should know how old she is. 33. 33. She's 33. Oh, you've already signed up. Yay, 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 yay. 28 in Hooper. Hooper. That's in Utah here too. Really normal in Illinois, Twin Cities. Cat won't go on the balcony. I bet not. I wouldn't want to. Hey, hi, Annalyn. Welcome, welcome. Oh, your ribbon ran out of thread. Oh, I hate that. In Minnesota, -8 right now. It's so freaking cold. We've actually had a pretty good winter. Like, we've got some snow and stuff here, which is great because we need the water. So that's great. Okay, so let's talk about Love to Stitch. I don't know what that was. That was creepy. Oh, it was just the flying fluff. Because it's cold in my room. Costa Rica? Hi! Oh my goodness. I like part of me is like, ooh, how warm is it? And then another part of me is like, I get jealous if it's like 70 or 80. So like I'm not sure if I want to know exactly how warm it is in Costa Rica. Okay, let's talk Love to Stitch. Okay, Love to Stitch is a motivational challenge to get you to stitch. This is our 4th year. I know, I cannot believe I've been doing this for 4 years. The very first year, it all came about while I was taking a bath because you do your best thinking in the shower or the tub. And I had just thought, if I'm having problems, I bet there are other people having motivational problems, and we've talked about this a dozen and 12 times, but, our stitching is our relaxation. Our stitching is our meditation. It's, how we come down from the world, how we deal with the world. And even when you love it and love it, love it, love it, and want to do it, sometimes it can be hard to do it. Life, children, husbands, cats, whatever. It can be hard. And so it kind of spilled out of me. Like the name, everything just spilled out of me. I was like, and it started in February. I'm like, I'm going to call it Love to Stitch. It's going to be, all 28 days, a half hour every day. Like all the details fell out of me. And then the next morning, I go into work. You've done each one. Oh, yay! Oh, yay! Annalyn, you just signed up. Yay! So I go into work the next day, and I tell my boss, and it was literally 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. Or Valentine's Day, February 1st. 2 weeks before February 1st. I'm trying to look for my thing, but I just don't see it. Okay. So I go in and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. It'll be on social media. And I laid it all out for him and everything. And I was like, my problem is I don't know what the reward should be because I wanted something physical. I didn't want to give you a coupon. I didn't want, I wanted something physical. And he's like, well, why not an easy stitch scroll frame that we engrave and they win. And so our first year, you got this. So one of the boards says Embroidery.com and the other one says I love to stitch. No, it just says Love to Stitch. Oh, that's 2019. It says 2019 Love to Stitch Challenge. 4 years for you. Yay! Yeah. So we did it. And the first year, I expected 50 to 60 people. And I want to say we had 300 the first year. I truly think we did. And it was amazing. Amazing. And then everything else snowballed. The Summer Stitching Challenge, the Witchy Stitchy, it all just snowballed into our 3 challenges we have every year. So I'm very excited that this is our 4th year. So, what you have to do to enter. Okay, what you have to do to enter. Oh, let me log out, and that way I can pretend that I am new. Okay, so you just go to Embroidery.com. Okay, so go to Embroidery.com. You will come here if you do have an account. If you don't have an account, okay, account login. Now, if you don't have an account, you'll put in your current email address, click continue, and then whatever's populated after that, just fill it in and it'll create an account for you. It's that simple. So just whatever it tells you to do that. And then it'll log you in. Okay. Or put in your username and password and log you in. I should have stayed on that a little bit longer. Let me log out again. If you forget your password, there's this forgot your password. You can click on that, do what it says, and you can get your, you can change it, or I think you have to change it. I don't think it'll tell you what it is, because we used to be able to see it. Like, you could even call us up and we used to be able to see it, but with our system, we've secured it more. And so now it just has asterisks. We don't even see it. So even if we couldn't tell you what it was, we'd have to reset it. If that doesn't work and you can't log in, call one of our customer service people. 6. That's our phone number. And they work 9 to 5, I want to say 9 to 6, 9 to 5, something like that. You can totally call them and they will help you any way they can, whether it be they can maybe look you up by address, phone number, if you like your emails changed, that kind of stuff. They could try finding you by name. So if you have problems logging in and the forgot password doesn't work, just call and talk to somebody. And we've got awesome customer service people, so they will just totally take care of you. So once you log in, you can click on, these are all the comments people have made. So you can click on any of those, or you can click on, come here. It's thinking. It's thinking. Lots of comments. Come on. This, you can click on this and it will take you to the Love to Stitch challenge, or you can go the long way. The long way is to get into my hand embroidery blog, and that is you click on hand embroidery, click on community education. You can click on it here or here, either way, it doesn't matter. Or you can click on hand embroidery blogs right here if you want, but I'll just show you the long way. And then click on hand embroidery blogs, Donnett's Needlework blog, and it should be like one of the first things that pop up. Or you go to challenges and stitch alongs, and then you will see there's 2020s, here's 2022s, and all of our other challenges that we've had and stitch alongs and everything. And then here are all of the details of it. So not only what it's about, how to enter, the requirements and everything. So once you've logged in, hello, Emmy. Once you've logged in and you come to this page, all you have to do to sign up is click this button. You click that button, it changes to participating. It may say subscribed. I don't know why it does that. It just does sometimes. So, and then you're participating. That's it. That's all you got to do. I'm going to undo that for a minute. So that's all you have to do to sign up. So now that you're signed up, what do you have to do? Okay. You need to stitch for at least 30 minutes every day. You can miss 4 days out of the 28, so you have to stitch 24 out of the 28 days of February, and you can still qualify to get our Love to Stitch needle winder. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. To stay accountable, you need to post onto our Facebook page. I don't know. That's our group. So here in our group, you need to post to our group. We're gonna do this one as our example. You post a beginning and ending pic for every day. You will put in there the name of the design, the name of the designer, that you will do hashtag Love to Stitch 2022. And you'll do, starting the first, you'll do day 1, day 2, day 3, and all that kind of stuff. It warmed 2 degrees, feels like negative 14. Oh my gosh. Cold, 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 cold. So you have to stitch your 30 minutes every day. You can stitch more, but you can't stitch less. You can break this up however you need to break it up. You can break it up into 10s, 15s, whatever, as long as you every 24 hours get 30 minutes. Then you will post in our Facebook group. If you are not on Facebook, you can send them to my email. I just changed the ticker at the bottom. That's my email address, Donna@Embroidery.com. You can just email them to me. Teresa emails hers every day. Every single day, I get an email for Teresa with a little note about what's been going on in her life. Now, you don't have to do the note, which I kind of love, but you don't have to do the note. Just the 2 pictures, day 1, name a design, name a designer, hashtag Love to Stitch 2022. And you can email that to me if you're not on Facebook. Okay, so there has been some questions about this. I'm actually going to copy this and put this in the comments here. So this is a hand embroidery challenge, and it can be any hand embroidery. As long as you've got fabric or canvas or perforated paper, floss, yarn, silk, like something, and a needle. So cross stitch, basic embroidery or primitive embroidery, hardanger, punch needle, hand quilting, needlepoint, of course, you know, cross stitch or embroidery on perforated paper. What else do I have on here? I already said punch needle. Oh, wool applique, hand quilting. Machine quilting doesn't count. Hand quilting does count. Anything like that, as long as it's got, latch hook. I decided that latch hook counts because it's got a canvas and yarn and a hook. Things that don't qualify are knitting, crocheting, tatting, anything with a machine. None of that qualifies. So, you know, you don't cross stitch, that's fine. That's fine. You only do basic, great. Great. Do basic. You only do crazy quilting by hand, great. Post that, you know. Your hardanger piece, great, you know. So it doesn't have to be cross stitch. Now, I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. This is a challenge unto yourself. It is a challenge to get you to stitch. It's not a challenge on anybody else. You're not in competition with anybody else. It's not how fast you stitch. It's not how good you are. It's not how much you can get done. It's to stitch, to take that 30 minutes to stitch. Whether you are starting your very first project on February 1st, whether you are starting your 100th project, whether you know, never picked up a needle or you've been stitching for 78 years. The only challenge of this is to stitch. It's 30 minutes. It's not a stitch requirement. There's no, you have to have 100 stitches in every day. No, it's not that. It's to stitch. That's it. That's all it is. So no matter your expertise, no matter your craft, no matter how much you get done, you should and could and please participate. Yes, please, 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 please participate. I don't ever want anybody to feel like that it's a competition between each other, because it's not, and that's not our group. Our group is love, hugs, and sunshine. And a collaboration between all of us. You know, it's never a challenge. So sorry, never feel like you're not good enough to participate in our challenges, because you are. I'm actually going to make myself a little bit bigger. So yeah, please participate. As long as it's hand embroidery, yes. Now, one thing that does not, okay, this is kind of a weird area. Whether you're putting stitches in or frogging, putting stitches in or taking stitches out, it still counts as stitching. The frog is part of stitching. Unpicking is part of stitching. So whether you have to frog for 30 minutes or whether you stitch for 30 minutes, it still counts as stitching. So post it. Now, gridding. I don't want you to spend 2.5 weeks gridding your project and get no progress done. So if you are doing a project that you want gridded, 2 options. Start gridding now and have that done by February 1st, or you know, grid and stitch, grid and stitch, grid and stitch, and grid and stitch. I want, the whole point of this is for you to be able to see how much stitching and progress can be accomplished in just 30 minutes a day. It's remarkable the amount of coverage and progress and improvement and all those descriptive words can happen in just that 30 minutes. So I don't want you to spend 2 weeks gridding. I want you to spend 2 weeks stitching, not grading. So if you want to grid or need to grid, start small, grid a small area, stitch, grid a bigger area, stitch. Getting your project together does not count. So you need to get your floss box together. You need to get put it on scroll rods, or get your hoop, or whatever it is. Make your photocopy of your pattern. Get your pattern enlarged. Whatever it is that you need to do so you can sit down on February 1st and stitch. So getting your project together doesn't count. That's one of my favorite things. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. She said, I didn't realize that about unpicking / frogging. That's cool. Well, you know, it's part of stitching, whether you're putting them in or taking them out. So it would be hypocritical to think that all we want is perfection. I know that's who we are. I know that's who we all are. We are all perfectionists. But no. Whether you're putting them in, taking them out, it counts. It counts. What's my next one? Okay, my next one is you can miss 4 days. I already said that, and still qualify for the Love to Stitch Needle Minder. This, come here, was last year's Love to Stitch Needle Minder. And this was the year before's needle minder. And I just messed up. The two magnets slammed together. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. No. You have to do a minimum of 30 minutes. You can do whatever maximum you want. And you only need to stop when, you only need to take your end photo when you're done. My biggest suggestion would be don't leave your stitch area until you've taken and posted your pic, because you'll forget that, or set an alarm every day for 9 o'clock, or whatever it is that you stitch. If you stitch in the morning, set it, I don't know, 10 o'clock, whatever time you stitch, set an alarm that goes off that says, did you post today? Because that is a thing. Especially if like your day's busy or whatever, you take the pic, you run, you do stuff, and then it's midnight and you're like, forgot to post. So that would definitely be an alarm, some kind of reminder, or to not leave your stitch area until you have taken your pic and posted. Obviously, you'll be able to use today's end photo for tomorrow's beginning photo. So you only have to take one picture a day after the first day, or probably even now if you're posting in our group already. So is that it? It's amazing how much you can actually get done. It is amazing how much you can actually get done. We've had people finish projects. We've had people start and finish projects depending on the size, I love it when somebody finishes something. That I ring a bell on our Thursday live. If you finish something, you get a bell ring, because it's a big deal. And you lost power. Oh no. Oh, it's so cold. It lost power. Oh gosh, do you have a heater? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if I told you this, but I have a fake fireplace in my living room upstairs. And my son, my grandson, he's been playing with it. He's like, is that fake? And I was like, yeah, it's fake. And my granddaughter goes, wait, that's fake? And I was like, yeah, it's fake. She's like, how do you heat your house? Because they have a wood burning stove. They don't have a furnace at their house. Their house is only 900 square feet. So they have a wood burning stove that heats their whole house. So she was just like, how do you heat your house? Cutest thing in the whole wide world. That just happened like last week. So it was funny. And you lost power. Then I'm like, do you have a furnace? Do you have a wood burning stove? But I'm freaking out about it too now. We actually got a generator this last year that my husband wired, grounded, powered into the house. I don't know. So it'll run the furnace in the kitchen if we lose power, which is great. Thank God for QVC Halo. At least I have you while I lay in my bed. Good. I'm glad. Your phone or your Kindle or your whatever you're watching us on will die, but at least you got to watch us. Holy crap. I've talked for 30 minutes already and I'm not even done. I was only going to do 30 minutes. This is what happens when I run my mouth. This is what happens when I enjoy what I'm talking about, is I just jabber. But if you join me for my lives, then you know. When you know, you know. Okay. February 27th is a Sunday, the last Sunday of the month, and that is going to be a mandatory stitch day, which means you have to stitch your 30 minutes that day. It's not an all-day stitch day. It's a mandatory stitch day, meaning if you don't stitch that day, you don't win the challenge. You don't make the challenge. You don't meet the challenge. So you have to stitch on the 27th. The past 2 years, it's been Valentine's Day, but they weren't on a weekend, and I don't think putting a mandatory stitch day on a weekday is fair. Hello from South Dakota. Welcome, Chris. And then the last thing is love notes. I'm so excited about love notes, you guys. Love notes, love notes. Hashtag love notes 2022. So there is not a minimum of these or a maximum of these. Well, there's kind of a minimum, an encouraged minimum. Love notes are, I want you to post great work, love your work, beautiful stuff, beautiful stitches, or I don't even have any motivational sayings around me. Oh yeah, I do. Something, I don't know, something blessings. I can't read it. I want you to post on somebody's post, this is obviously in our group, that you don't normally interact with, that, you know, maybe you've noticed they're struggling, or, you know, just random. Okay, you know, scroll up and boom, I'm commenting on that person's post. And it can be as simple as, I love your work, beautiful stitches, blah, blah, blah. Or it could be a motivational saying. Or it can be, hey, you want to be my friend? Not in a creepy way, a good way. And then you put hashtag love notes 2022. This makes you all my minions. And you guys start spreading the motivation around. Now, I said minions because that's funny. Oh, he doesn't have any eyes. I have to fix his eyes. Because years ago, my local group, I have a minion army that my local group got me. I have a minion cup. I have 2 minion Pez dispensers. I have magnets that are minions because you know how you have those things, those moments in time where something funny truly happens and then it becomes a thing, and then you're like, how did that become a thing again? Like, I remember when it happened. I just don't remember exactly how it happened, you know? We were at one of our local events. We used to do, like, we do the Cache County Fair, or we have sidewalk sale days, and we would do a booth. And we were just talking and chatting, and I would encourage my local ladies to come sit with me at my booth, because if you see one person stitching, you probably won't go up to them. But if you see a gaggle of women stitching, you're going to be like, what are you guys doing? And they're surrounded by beautiful stuff. You'll probably ask. So I would have my ladies come with me. And at one point we were talking about minions or something. And then it got to be Donette's minions. So then I started getting minions. Oh, see, he doesn't have eyes. I need to quit playing with him. I lost he had little goggles that go over his head, but I lost them somewhere. And so it became this whole thing. So I've got lots of minion stuff. I've got little stuffed animals. I've got scissor phobes. I've got all kinds of minions. So they became my minions. When we closed down the store for 2 weeks to remodel, it became like Donut's my drug dealer. Only, you know, they're my minions, because they would call me and be like, hey, I need this. And then I'd meet them in the parking lot with a little baggie of stuff. So, you know, Donut's my dealer on Embroidery.com type of thing. That's where that came from. So you're going to be my minions, and you're going to spread the love and the motivation and the inspiration and whatever other words I can think of to do that. Someone did that on my finished post and didn't know what it was until now. They used the hashtag. Ah, yay! Yay, yay, yay! Yes, I think you should keep track of them. That's what I say. I say, um, you know, you just tally them up every time you get a love note. Okay, it is not mandatory. Absolutely correct. No, I'm not going to make you motivate people. No, it's not mandatory. My encouragement is to do one a week. That's it. Do one a week. And if you are uncomfortable, yeah, thank you, Emmy. Yes, thank you. If you're uncomfortable, do it on the people you know. I mean, if you're an introvert, which is really weird because that's what I've become, but you wouldn't think it to know me, but it's weird. My husband was an introvert and now he's not. Anyway, that's another subject. So if you're not comfortable with doing it to other people, do it to your friends first and then do it to other people. Work your way up. Work your way up to it. So my recommendation, my encouragement is you do one a week. And there are 4 weeks. So just, every Friday, every Tuesday, every Thursday during our live, you say, hey, you did a great job. How do newscasters get through I know they have commercials, but how do they get through an hour long without taking a drink? I couldn't do it. And that's it. That's it. That is what Love to Stitch is. And at the end of the challenge, I think we decided, I still haven't brought down my calendar. Oh, I have to tell you guys something. At the end of the month, you will have earned, I'm going to, commercials. Yeah. Commercials. That's where they take their drinks. They have to. I think people do the love note kind of things before. We've got really good motivation happening in this group. We do. This is gonna kick it up a notch. Freak. What was I gonna say? Oh, on the 24th, I will show you what the needle minder is gonna look like. Okay, witchy stitchy is my next topic. Maybe I should do this and beg for forgiveness. I stopped working at the store March 9th of 2020. So I've been working at home for 2 years. Almost 2 years. Well, during that time, we moved. We moved a building. We're actually moving again this coming week through the end of the month, first of the month, something like that, to our permanent building. We had to move to a temporary housing. It's not a house, it's a warehouse. So we had to move to this temporary place. And then now we're moving into our permanent place. So guess who didn't update the shipping address when she had the Witchy Stitchy needle minder shipped? I bet you can't guess. Me. I've never been to the building that we were in because I work from home. There's no reason for me to go into our store. So I've never been there. And it just isn't in my top of awareness. And I'm totally gonna play the COVID card again. They were supposed to be here on Thursday. So tomorrow I have to message FedEx or Wizard Pin or I don't know, somebody if I can go pick them up at the FedEx location or if I can give them a new address. But the word, we're moving. So do I give them the old address or the new address or my address? Like, oh my gosh, you guys. You guys. Yeah. Yeah. I have a question about the love notes. Does it have to be posted on fellow Stitchers post, or can it be posted in the group? That's a great question. I don't care. Either way. Whichever way you want to do it. Yeah, whichever way you want to do it. I'm totally fine with that. My address, I kind of agree. My solution is either send it to my address or I'm going to go get them from the FedEx location. So I'm hoping that will happen tomorrow. So I'm hoping to have them in my hot little hands tomorrow. I sat here and they didn't arrive on Friday. And I'm like, that's so weird. They'll be here on Monday. They're not here. Why aren't they here? And then I'm messaging one of my customer service girls and I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to be getting the shipment. It says by end of day today. I don't know why it's not coming. And then she's like, well, where did you have it shipped? And I went, because she said, where did you have it shipped? This warehouse or the new warehouse? And then I realized that I sent it to the old warehouse. Oh my heavens. I will blame COVID because it's COVID's fault. I mean, we've all blamed it for 2.5 years now. But it messed with my brain. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do it to my house or I will go get it is what I'm going to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed, eyes crossed, that I can get them tomorrow. If I can get them tomorrow, my goal is to have the emails sent out as soon as possible. So Thursday, Friday. If I don't get it till Thursday, then we're talking probably Monday, Tuesday of next week, which super sucks. And you guys, you have no idea. I've been hitting my head on freaking cement floor because I'm just, and like, I was super mad. And my husband's like, why are you mad? I'm like, I'm dumb. I should have realized. He's like, no, because you don't go there. He's like, you don't think about the address anymore. You're not there. So why would you? I was like, okay, that's being awful generous. It doesn't show that they've returned it. I hope they haven't returned it. It still says that it's, pending delivery. So, well, yeah, we did put a forwarding address on the old building, but it's been like 9 months since we moved. So I don't know if that is even still like a thing, I think your mail is only forwarded for like 90 days or something. I don't know. You never ordered the other two? Aw, you should order. I mean, you're so surprised. Okay, let's jump topic. We're gonna do an hour, I guess. Once you get the email, you will get a surprise number. Once you get that surprise number, it'll give you all the details in there of how to redeem it. You can either copy it and paste it into where the surprise location is, or you can just click on your email and it will take you to, it'll redeem it for you. And it will give you the free shipping as well. But that surprise is only valid for 6 months. So you only have 6 months from the date of that email to use your surprise. Now, if you don't do it, I probably might be able to reinstate it, but I probably won't have any needle minders left because I only order the needle minders when I know how many people to order them for. You created, I created, I created. I'm glad. So that's the deal with the witchy stitchy. Is COVID brain messed my brain up? I mean, not that my brain isn't messed up already. But yeah, did a number on me. And so I forgot to update the shipping address. Shipped it to our old location. But I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. So hopefully I can go pick them up in my hot little hands or have them sent to me. And then that's all the details on the Love to Stitch as well. Are there any other questions? Let me think. Let me be sure. 30 minutes, before and after pictures posted every day. You can only miss 4 days. When you make your post, put name a design, name a designer, love to, or hashtag Love to Stitch 2022. Any hand embroidery stuff works. And then the mandatory stitch day is the 27th, and then hashtag Love Notes 2020. I created Love to Stitch with getting me back to cross stitch. Oh, yay! They will either come from mine. They come from mine. They either will come from mine, which is Donna at Embroidery.com, or they'll come from maybe info at Embroidery.com. I don't know. Let me go look. I think it's mine. I think it's I think it's my email that they come to or from. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I deleted them all. I'll double check. If you that code comes from, the code will be in the body of the email. So you'll have to click on the email and open it. I believe it's going to come from my email. I'll double check. I'm obviously going to go live again on Thursday at 7 Mountain again. So I'll double check on that. I do, however, want to tell you how many people have signed up. Let's see. It does, my email. Okay, good. So yeah, it'll come from me. There was a thing of, going into spam. So double check that, because I've had several of them going to spam. 347 people. Yay! I'm gonna ring a bell. Yay! So again, all you need to do to sign up is log in. Let's share this screen. Log into your Embroidery.com account. If you can't log in, call one of my girls, because she'll be able to hook you up. And then just click this button. Boom. 348. I will be getting everything ready for Isabel's garden. Ooh, and working on August Peridot Fairy. Oh, yay, yay, yay. I clearly need to clean my inbox. But yes, it is for yours. The subject of something like the needle minders are in, or something like that. I know, that's a really good number of participants. I'm super excited about that. 347. That's great. Yeah. And we have a week to go. Yeah. So if you want to share this post, you can share. You can share anything. You can share our posts. You can grab this if you want. I've made several posts about it. So if you want to share it out, you can share it out. I'm excited for you to finish August Peridot Fairy. Let's see. Today's the 25th, right? That is February. January. Go back. 25th. So it starts a week from today. I say for the next week that you should post what you're going to be working on with like a picture of the, picture of the pattern of what project you're going to be working on, and just be like, this is going to be on my Love to Stitch project. Now you can work on as many projects as you want to. You have to go to our page to grab, like, here, let me grab it. And what are you doing? Let's see. Let me go grab it here. And I will just share it in here. Okay. So if you go to our page, not our group, so this page, this one right here will let you share it to wherever you want to share it to. The ones in the group I've tried. I thought it wouldn't let you share them because I had already shared it. So then I created the posts in the group all by themselves, and it still won't let you share it. I don't get it. I have to put it for sharing. Okay, I will do some research on that. Yes, wool applique felting counts. So yes, you can work on Christmas felted stockings. Yeah. So, the next week, post what you're gonna be working on for Love to Stitch. Like I was saying, you can work on as many projects as you want. You don't have to work on the same one every single day. You don't even have to work on the same one for the full 30 minutes every day. Granted, you'd have to post 4 photos if you're going to work on 2 projects in one day. But, you can work on 1 project every day for 28 days, 28 projects. So I personally like the 1 or 2 project because the amount of progress you can see. What did we decide 28 times 30 was? 900 and something minutes. 900 and I don't know. Maybe it was 31 times 30. It was 900 and something minutes. Maybe that's less. But it's amazing what that many minutes on 1 or 2 projects accomplishes. It blows your mind. You're like, I thought I was a slow stitcher. No, you're not. Oh yeah, no, I hate it when it says that kind of stuff too. No. 840 minutes. 840 minutes. That's exciting. Now, okay, other question. Can you post your pictures if you're not participating in the challenge? Absolutely, yes. Yes. If you, for whatever reason, can't participate, you're going to be on vacation for a week. I know somebody is having thumb surgery. Whatever it is, and you're going to be out more than 4 days, then yeah, post. I love seeing any progress, whether you're participating or not. Now, I would recommend that you go and click the button, because what if you could do it? So what I got stuck on repeat. Well, I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough time, and I don't know if I'm good enough, or I don't know. But okay, but what if? So go click the participate button. If you don't finish, fine, you don't finish. Okay. But you stitched. I'm teaching a friend a cross stitch. Ah, yay! And using this challenge as a stitch along with her. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I'm hoping to finish my long dog sampler pandemic. Oh, you have 18,000 stitches left. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, be brave enough to try. Emmy. Yes. 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 Okay, so I said a minimum of 30 minutes every day. I can't do this now, but I used to have 10, 12, 16-hour days where I'd spend the whole day stitching, on Saturdays and Sundays and stuff. Again, you only have to do one picture, one when you start or last night's finish, and then the one when you are done for the day. So you could go from, this stitch to this stitch in, 10 hours or something. It's pretty easy for you to do. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. Be brave enough to try. Why not try? Even if you think you can't make it, even if you think you can't do that. And again, we're not counting stitches, we're counting hours. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow you think you are. Stitching is stitching. And so there's that. I'm saying all this because I've seen comments and I want to make sure I address it all because I don't want to leave anybody out, and I don't want anybody to feel like they can't do it because they're, they don't stitch as fast or their stuff isn't as nice as ours or good as ours or whatever. And you know what? That doesn't fly here. You are strong enough and smart enough and good enough. So no, no. Try. I mean, that's what my dare is. And Donnett's Double Dare will pick up right after the challenge. So Donnett's Double Dare is to try and stitch and post every day. And that has no minimum time frame. That has no set anything. There's nothing to sign up for with my dare, and there's nothing to win. It's to try and stitch every day. You do one stitch, well, guess what? You met the dare. So, again, it's all about the progress. See, I told you, you all are my minions, and you're going to spread the motivation around, and I'm excited. Yes, I'm going to be working on my Angel of the New Dawn and probably my mini if I do it upstairs. Those are the two I'm going to be working on. I will post pics of them this week. That show what it is and where I'm at and all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. Okay, I think that's it, everyone. I was gonna say ladies, but there might be men here, and I'm not a chauvinist, because men can stitch too. I've actually known several in our group. I almost snorted. In our group, we had this one guy, and at one point we realized we were talking about bras. And he's just sitting there. I think he had a smile on his face. It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. So, okay. I will be back on Thursday at 7 Mountain Time, and we're going to talk about all of this all over again. Technically, you have until February 4th to sign up, but that means you can't miss any days. So, technically, you have until February 4th to sign up. Preferably, I would encourage you to sign up, before February. But technically, if you don't miss any days, you do have until the 4th to sign up. But that's neither here nor there. So, okay, I will see you all on Thursday. Happy stitching, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye.